This is the second time of the English defense sermon, continuing from the last time. How will resolve the Christian person? I will defend you from speaking with strange lips and other tongues. Isaiah chapter 20 says that in the end of the humankind, those who are subject to judgment are those who adhere to or subtract from the word, those who deviate from the word, and those who confuse the view of the end, and God works to correct the confusion. 2. How to deal confusion in Christianity. 1. Speak with strange lips and other tongues. For with stammering lips and another tongues will speak to these people. Isaiah 28:11. Small 1. The work of the word in the midst of the extreme confusion. But they also have erred through wine and through strong drink are out of the way. The priest and the prophet have erred through strong drink. They are slowed of wine. They are out of the way through strong drink. They are in vision. They are stumble in judgment. For all tables are full of the vomit and filthiness, so that there is no place clean. Whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Then that are wind from the milk, then drawn from the breast. Isaiah 28:7-10. When it says in chapter 25 that God will make a judgment that overturns the world, chapter 25 teaches that work at the judgmental period will be centered on the mountain. Chapter 26 tells about the character of the person who will remain as a servant at the time of the Lord's second advent. Chapter 27 talks about judgment, and chapter 28, when the so-called servant of God fell into extreme person and become like drunkard, the God directly used the lips of the servant to testify the word and taught them to judge or judge who disobeyed the word. A confused religious world. Confusion in the church exists because those in charge of the so-called clergy misinterpret God's idea that make mistake without making correct judgment. If those who stand in the pulpit do not properly testify of the word of God, they defile the holy pulpit. And if they make a mistake of governing the church, they commit the sin of the blaspheming the Holy Ghost taught me to enter. For example, this is like a person drunk with a strong drink, staggering and talking nonsense. People like this rather regard the true work of God as heresy, denying everything out of the self-existing arrogance and saying that only they are right. If a servant of God does not obey in the extremely humble position, he will automatically do things that disturb the church. 23. 2. The word of the Jehovah that gives rest to the weary, to whom he said, this is the rest wherewith you may cause the weary to rest, and this is the refreshing, yet they would not hear. Isaiah 20:12. God sees that bringing poverty to his chosen people is evidence that the time to give them rest has come. Isaiah 28 tells us that in the judgmental period, when we are told what is the work of what that gives us rest, that when we are extremely weary, Jehovah will speak with you on familiar lips and different tongues, so that those who are weary will be blessed the rest. That's what you did now. You can see through the main text of what gives rest to those who are in need. All spirits are exhausted during the judgment period because church leaders drink strong wine, misunderstand others, and make mistake in judgment. When grace does not flow from the pulpit they stand on, that pulpit automatically becomes secularized, and all spirits are extremely exhausted and taught me to do. If the religious world continues in this state today, I believe it will be impossible to establish a new era in the new age. No matter how servant of God's judgment is given according to His word. God cannot stand by and judge this religious world, which is chaos and unable to correctly interpret God's word, who are so-called superiors of the church are unable to find out who the true servants are. Just as the judgment council called Jesus so hear it without knowing it. I think it is a big mistake for today's church to relentlessly condemn others' heretic as a heresy. 2. The work of using the lips of God's servant. God cannot have the religious world in turmoil as this, so God Himself used the lips of strangers whom the religious world disapproves of, thereby depressing those who enter into rest. When those who are extremely tired from the religious world, they confuse the word of God, enter into rest and clearly understand the word of truth. They are extremely refreshed and can enjoy the glory of the new age. In the past, all the prophets were given the word by vision, but at the time of the Lord's second coming, God directly used the lips of the servants. So whoever chooses to hear the word, they will not taste death and will receive the blessing of rest. 3. This obedience leads to ruin, but the word of the Lord was unto that precept upon precept, precept upon precept, lips upon lip, line upon line upon the line, here a little and there a little, that they might go and fall backward, and be broken, and snared and taken. Isaiah 28:13. It is said that when God lifted up the lips of the servant, and does not obey men, they fall into further confusion, and fall backward and are broken, snared and caught. This taught us that since we did not obey the last evidence, it would inevitably suffer damage from the enemy. It is impossible for God to judge without telling the right things recorded by the prophets of the past. Now some people think that it's a big mistake to say the ignorance of the Bible is orthodox, or that is due to the interpretation when this person does not read the book of Isaiah, but simply writes down the words as they and reads the Bible. The Bible is the Bible in which people can read the text as it is without any other interpretation, and can completely argue and gain certain knowledge. Anyone who opposes this will surely perish. This is because, according to the word, the Spirit of God comes upon the mouth. Isaiah 59:21. So it is the greatest sin among the sins of the blaspheming the Holy Ghost. Even if you see a miracle and oppose it, it is said to be slander. Much more, so if you oppose this truth, even through the spirit of the Jehovah, speaker will legal arguments will surely perish as the text says. The testimony of the representative servant of the word. I firmly believe that the continuous writing of books through the lists of this person is the last work. In October 1967, when the words came to my lips, Isaiah 28:11 and Isaiah 59:21 said that it was work that came on you will give. God said that after I have debated all words of the Bible through your lips, I will bring down on unforgiving calamity readers when reading the book read that appears through the person's lips. Do not be ignorant of it, but read it with serious thought. As for me, this is my covenant with them, said that the Lord my spirit that is upon you, and my words which I have out in your mouth shall not depart out of your mouth, nor out of the mouth of your seed, nor out of the mouth of your seed, said the Lord, from henceforth and forever. Isaiah 59:21. Servant of the word and successors of the mission. Therefore, rather than saying that the words that cannot cut to my lips and the same as the Bible, I simply tell people who don't know what the Bible is about that the inside story means. For example, when a person writes and another person reads the writing and does not know what it means, even if you simply say it, you will understand the meaning of the writing is believed to represent now when you are reading that text of the Muslim magazine Good News. The word comes to your mouth and you choose it. Or if you look at the Bible, you do not know that its content will be there is. Conclusion. Today, at the time when the spiritual world is so confused and the religious world is confused, we must fully realize that the words appearing through the lips of the God's servant are evidence that the Lord of the second coming is near. We must fully armed. In the future, Christians will come to an end by believing in the truth of the plumb line of the judgment and fighting war negotiation thing in front of the strong Gentile. Therefore, if you look at verse 14 through 16, since we have made a covenant with death and the oath with the Hades and your words. Even if our following blow prevail, they will not overtake us. Therefore, behold, says the sovereign Lord, I have laid a stone in Zion for a foundation, a tested stone, a precious and sure foundation. And whoever believes in will not be in the haste, this thought Christ, but if you want to believe in Jesus, who will appear at the cornerstone Jesus, you must never talk the face of the compromise. Therefore, you hear of the word of the Lord, you scornful men, that rule this is people which is Jerusalem, because you have said, you have made a covenant with death, and with hell are at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us, for we will have made lies our refuge, and under the falsehood have we had ourselves. Therefore, thus said the Lord, behold, I raise Zion for the foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believed shall not make haste. Isaiah 28:14-16. Oh, behold the stone that I have laid before Joshua, upon one stone shall be 7 eyes. Behold, I'll engrave the graving thereof, says the Lord of the hosts, and I will remove the iniquity of that land in the day. Zechariah 3:19. The curious period is around 2024 through 2025 for the unification of the North and South Korea. The first 3.5 years around 2024 through 28. The rapture and the World War showed around 2028. The next 3.5 years around 28 through 2031. And after organization, the kingdom department, the coronation and the departure have wedding feast, Revelation 6 to Revelation 99. The Armageddon war is expected around 2031. The wedding feast, the inauguration ceremony of the King of Kings, and the Tetrarch, Revelation 24, and the Millennium Kingdom are expected around 24. Then for your watching until the end, you can see the English and Korean text of the more detailed defense sermon that the world responds to in the homepage blog copy of the Candlestick Central Church on the internet. I wish you place life in which the fear of the Lord is your joy in your daily life. I pray every day of your life is free from sin, that and has nothing to do with sin, and become a bridegroom to welcome the world of the second coming, the entry of the 3.5 years before the last week is very near. I hope you are in the peace of the Lord. Until the next time, thank you. The 10 Commandments. First, you shall have no other gods before me. Second, you shall not make for yourself on either in the form of anything, and you shall not bow down to them or worship them. Third, you shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God. Fourth, remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy. Fifth, honor your father and your mother. Sixth, you shall not murder. Seventh, you shall not commit adultery. Eighth, you shall not steal. Ninth, you shall not give false testimony against your neighbor. 10th, you shall not covet your neighbor's belongings. Thank you.